I won't leave.
Kia ora, happy Cook Island Language Week. And welcome back to Mount Smart, Go Media Mount Smart Stadium number 2. We've been absolutely blessed with the first game of the under-14s boys, but now we're on to the under-16s. 15s, my apologies. My apologies, TJ. I've skipped the whole generation there. I made it back to my commentary position just in time. It's like it's like a concert out there. Beautiful sunny day, got the DJ pumping the music.
Yeah, shout out to today's DJ, playing some absolute bangers.
There's your two teams on screen there. The Otara Scorpions and the Mount Albert Lions. A few last minute changes, but here are your Otara Rams for today. TJ, any standouts in there for you?
Yeah, there's a couple boys that I'll be looking out for today. Number 6 for Otara, Ashton Ulaula Iramia. Got the ball on a string, mate. Probably one of the best halves going around in his grade at the moment. And also like the brothers as well, Lucian Makele and D'Angelo Makele there as well. Two big boys up front, play some really good minutes. Great skill level for big boys too, man. So I look forward to seeing those three out there today. So we see the Mount Albert Lions lining up. There's a few names here as well. Look for David Filo, traditionally playing in the fullback position, but out there on the wing today. Also like the speed of the number 5, Leofe, also Fono. And then obviously the popular name there, number 7, Calvin Harris Tavita, who you probably played with his older brother there, Jello.
Played with his dad.
And
his older brother.
There you go, mate.
Shout out to Jason Tavita, be in the crowd there somewhere.
Yep. Yeah, so it'll be another cracking game. These guys played each other a couple of weeks ago, although Otara were missing a few players. The score was 6-4 to Mount Albert, so tight contest. So I'm expecting it to go down to the wire today.
Well, we're no stranger to a tight contest. The first game that we had was at 16-22.
Yep.
Going the way of the Mangere East Commando Hawks, your under-14s champions for 2023. A notable ejection there for the Mount Albert Lions, the 18th man.
Yeah, Tane Kirawe Taia, probably one of the top 5 fastest boys in his age grade in the country as well, man. So, but they got another speedster out there, Leofe. Both boys coming through the system there as well. Look for them if they get some touches today, especially in the open space. I don't think there'll be anyone in the opposition that can catch them today.
Well, it's a beautiful day for it. It's a fast track, and it's say something about the quality of these squads when you got athletic ability like that. Struggling to make the bench.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like both of these sides have been strong all year. I'd probably say Otara will probably be the best attacking side, and probably throughout the whole year. And then Mount Albert probably the best defensive team as well. So back-to-back years for Mount Albert in the grand final. I think both of these sides as well did well last year, and Mount Albert I think come away with the chocolates last year as well, man. It's purely on their defence. So yeah, going to be a good contest out here today. Otara Scorpions. I have a little bit of favouritism today, man. That's my family's junior club. So
we'll get it out there nice and early.
Yeah, got to get it out there. While I'm talking about my family as well, man, big shout out to my son, turned 12 today. So happy birthday, son. Hopefully you're enjoying your day out there, man, while Dad's here doing the mahi, eh?
Happy birthday, young fella. Your dad might be with you shortly because all our games are nice and early today. 11:45 kick-off for this one. The best attacking team versus the best defensive team. I don't like cliches, but you know the old adage, isn't it? Defense wins championships.
Let's see if it's on show today, man. So, look, and again, like I spoke about Ashton Ulaula Iramia, plays with so much time on his hands as well as a half, and a very skillful player, great kicking game as well. So look for him to kick his side out of trouble today. But man, it's going to be a good contest, man. Both these sides are strong and got names all over the park that are standouts. So I'm looking forward to this one.
So who's the, do you identify the two captains leading the teams out there?
I don't know if that's James Tulukake or Samson Murphy, maybe, out the front.
We need to check his ID as he comes
Mate,
through here. Look at the
kids,
size
mate,
of these
honestly.
kids.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. He's going to bang his head. I hope he ducks down when he comes through past the crossbar there.
Yeah, it's hard to believe these kids are only under 15s too, man. So.
I'm excited for this one, TJ. Nothing better than finals day. You've been training all year. Take yourself back to pre-season when the ground's rock solid.
Yeah.
Training in your running shoes, maybe.
Not just the preseason, like even the year's been tough, man. Like we've had blooming floods almost every weekend of the year at the moment. So to even get us through a full season, it's been tough the last couple of years with COVID and natural disasters and those sorts of things. So credit to everyone that's made everything work for rugby league this year. And great day of 42 down here at Go Media Stadium number 2.
Yeah, it's been a long and windy road to get here, but all roads lead to Go Media Mount Smart Stadium number 2. As the crowd flooding in. Look at the numbers there. Coming down off the field for the Warriors training field there. Still a sea of people rushing in. Kick-off just moments away. The Otara Rams and the Mount Albert Lions. So the rugby league's been coming hard and fast this last few days. Of course, Wednesday Night League, ARL Wednesday Night League, finishing off its final Wednesday night for the year with the OAR exhibition. And then last night, TJ, the Ray Crunch final.
Mate, what a cracker.
And the Shaman Bowl final also.
Yeah. Actually, both of those games were pretty close as well, majority of the way through, and both teams broke away late there, but man, that last game, holy hicka. What a cracker, mate. What a cracker.
So it was Monaco and Ponsonby in that Ray Crunch final, and I'll tell you what, man, there's a rivalry on the field and off the field.
Yep.
It was intense. I mean, scores were level with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, I thought Monaco was going to
it was a hostile environment,
but holy
it was
heck,
awesome.
Man, good game of footy, physical,
awesome
fast.
And all love after the game, which you like to see. Yeah. But here we go, Otara Rams now. Wala gets us underway. And it's brought back by Joseph Lai. He's wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Strong tackle there by Samson Murphy.
Yeah, he's wearing 4, mate, but traditionally plays that front row, so...
Whatever fits, eh?
Yeah, mate, he's probably got to be one of the biggest kids in the grade, man. He's huge. Haven't seen him on too many times this year, but he's been playing some good footy when he has been at the park.
So Mount Albert get to the kick on their first set. They kick in behind the winger there. And the ball bounces back and finally bounces into touch on the 40-metre line of Otara. So they'll bring it in and play it. Quite noticeably, the handling errors early on in these finals for these junior grades.
Yeah, we saw that in game 1 as well, A couple errors and a bit of discipline issues for both teams, but
yeah, it's taken a little while to get settled in, but there's Lolesio.
Good tip on.
Tips on to Murphy. He'll play the ball on the halfway line. And they go left. It's Ulaula.
Yeah, poor pass there. It's failing to hit the mark. Had a bit of open space. Did Otara down that short side. again, first set of the game for Otara. Didn't get to the back end of it, so they need to probably build a little bit more pressure on the next time when they get the opportunity with the ball.
So you mentioned some speedsters there for Mount Albert just before the game.
Yeah, David Filo, the number 2, got a big rap on him. Isaac as well, Kiripati, the man with the ball now, he's a tough runner of the footy. But also Fono, the number 5, he's definitely the one to watch if he gets some open space, mate. So
David Filo, he finds himself on the right wing here for Mount Albert. But at the moment the ball is at the centre of the field. And now they go left to Fisi Fital. He's 25 out from the Otara Rams line. They go left again. Joseph Lai, driven back slightly. And slightly off the mark. The referee calls him back to play it. So here they go now. Last tackle. Calvin Tavita Harris. The ball's allowed to bounce. It's loose. It's picked up by Mount Albert.
Back to 1, is he? Yeah.
And it's a fresh set of 6. 15 out from the line now. Back to the centre of the park. Lavasi'i. So Otara doing everything they can there just to slow the play down a little bit. They are defending back-to-back sets inside their 30. Mount Albert, here they come now with a goose step and a hit and a spin. He's stopped centimetres short. The number 9, he's got options both sides. He goes right, trying to barge their way over. Access denied. But they'll go again. Joseph Lai. He's got 5 defenders out to their left. They've got options out the back. He shows, he goes. He's stopped just short. Fisi Fital skipping across. Dummying back, reaching out. 4 points, Mount Albert.
He's hyped about that 4-pointer. So we saw the lock forward, jump in here to acting half. Crabs out one way, just jersey grabbing here too, falling off there. Fisi Fital getting the 4 points on the board to start off this contest here. The under-15 grand final. It's too big, too powerful there.
Yeah, it was a number 3 Charleston Terore for Otara. He found himself just inside defender there. I think he thought the boys had him wrapped up. And he's thinking about getting back to position, but he can't leave till the job is done. Mount Albert take the lead. Conversion successful, 6-0. 10 minutes gone in this first half.
They had the defenders there too, man. But again, same as the first game too. The most dangerous man on the park is the man holding the footy. Just failed to wrap up. Ball carrier there.
Almost too keen, over chasing a little bit there from Otara. But I'm sure they'll be keen to get back into this match. Not touch the ball too much in the first 10. Laula gets us back underway. Ooh! Note to self, do not run at Samson Murphy.
Yeah.
Don't run at Samson Murphy, pass it on.
Yeah. Nah, this Otara side got some big boys there.
They've got some big boys and they're using their size well. This is the number 13, Fisi Fital. Stopped eventually on the 30-metre line. Catching a flat-footed pass there. Off his dummy half.
Got a penalty there too.
So it looked like an infringement from the markers, a little bit off the mark there. So Harris Tavita will find touch up towards the halfway line.
Yeah, almost 10 minutes into the contest already, and Otara only had 2 plays with the ball. So been starved of possession. So we see a nice quick play the ball there from Mount Albert.
City. Got Levi Fowl to his right. Instead he goes left. Out the back, cleaned up by Harris Tavita, but he's knocked it on in the process.
It's young Kepper, I think, mate. Is it? No, the fullback, sorry. Malu.
Luke Lamalu, apologies. So Otara Rams with the ball now. 45 out. They go one off the scrum. A big run and a little offload. He's poked his head through.
Hona Thompson.
Fantastic try. And just like that, Otara show they can score from anywhere on the field.
Yeah, definitely another player with a bit of promise as Tipene Hona Thompson. So we see. Charleston Terore there with a big carry, big body, with a nice offload there. Thompson Hona. Definitely a young fellow with promise. Was on the Auckland tour in April. Travelled the Gold Coast with the Auckland 16 side earlier this year. Terore here, it's too big and powerful off the scrum. Nice
Great
little offload too.
Great offload. He ran hard, strong into contact, created that space for his arm to come through.
And the swan dive as well, mate.
And the swan dive. Do you get an extra point for that? 7-6. So a few subs rolling on now. We see Jairus Tuala come to the bench for a rest. It looks like...
Who have they brought on, man?
Looks like Samson Muffy having a break also.
Yeah.
Not too sure who's gone on.
I can see the brothers have come on now, man. Lucian Makele, D'Angelo Makele.
Double Makiele. So let's see how they bring this ball back from the kickoff. Harris Tavita to get us back underway. 6-all. 20 minutes to play in the first half. He drills it low and hard down towards the Otara post. Ooh, bumpers up, finding his front. Jump starting the set. Strong defense by Mount Albert. They're up off the line. But it's Charleston Terore again. He set up the last try. And they go left. The winger with a little bit of space, but not enough space. He comes in off his left foot.
That's Alexander Poole there with the ball. Another strong carry of the footy.
5 away.
It's James Tulukaki.
So strong set from the Otara Rams. They get to their kick. Kicking from inside
40,
the 40. And it's taken on the full by Luke Lamalu. Hoping to get back to the center of the field, but he comes off his left foot. Now they're coming off the sideline. So skipping across back towards the post. That's David Filo. Otara up there with a nice straight D-line. And fantastic work from marker there. James Tulukaki. He had 2 carries on the last set, James Tulukaki. He's working hard indeed there as Mount Albert get to the end of their set.
Thompson Hona with the ball now, try scorer. Met by some strong contact there. Good kick chase by Mount Albert. Poole with the carry now.
So here come Otara on their 20-meter line. Skipping. They are very good defensively, aren't they, the Mount Albert team? You mentioned that as a key strength for them before the game, TJ.
Yeah, he's caught a knock on there. Yeah, they definitely Mount Albert's definitely got a good defensive game. I know that's locked up 6-all at the moment, but they pride themselves on their defence, man. It's a nice little touch too. Harris Tavita putting the ball in the corner with a good, strong kick chase. I like those intercepts there. Very professional.
So Mount Albert, they scored first, and they'll be looking to score next. Fantastic footwork, finds the winger, just like that. 4 more points.
Harris Tavita with the footwork.
It was David Filo that put it down, and he let him know too. He let him know all about it on his way back.
It's just offering nothing here. 2 off the scrum. Harris Tavita good in and away on Tangiru. And just catching that winger in field there, and David Filo getting over for his first try of the game.
Piece of individual brilliance there from Kelvin Harris Tavita. He's featured already in a bit of rep footy this year, is that right, TJ?
Yeah, he has, man. He's done a little bit of stuff. They had a game between Warriors and Kotahitanga a few weeks ago at Go Media #1, and he played in that game. He's a classy player. He was in the under-13s Region of Origin North side last year, and him and Charlie Webb. Charlie's now over short with his family residing over there. Dad taking up work opportunities, but both of those players were very crafty and very mature. He's only under 14s as well, man, able to play in this under 15s grade, and again, doesn't look out of place.
Not at all. Last time I saw him, he was playing tag down at Howard Cornets club rooms on Friday night, I believe it was. He was about waist high.
Yeah.
So they grow up so fast.
They do, mate. They do.
They grow up so fast. So Otara Rams get us back underway. Ashton Ulola drilling it low and hard into that left corner. Cleaned up eventually.
Good shot.
Getting a big tackle there from the Otara number 10, Lucian Mikale.
Could have been a penalty there. Saw one of those in the first game. Incorrect play the ball.
You know what else we saw was teams not converting after they've scored a try, not converting on their next set.
Correct. They're doing well at the moment, Mount Albert.
Very well. I think if you're the coach here, even if it's tackle forward, just get the ball down there. We'll see what they do here.
Back themselves on their kick chase. Here we go.
And there it is. Nice little kick. Sits up there for the winger. He's got some wheels. He favoured himself on the outside, but he's dragged down.
I'm not sure if he'll beat Osofono there in the foot race. He's quick. So we see Thompson Hona, nice carry there.
So Otara into the Mount Albert half now. They walk it back.
Samuel with the carry.
Sam Lucio in the blue headgear. And another strong run and an offload. Here they go now. It's with their number 6. Iwola off his right foot. Mikale.
Oh, great offload
and
to
an
his brother,
offload.
D'Angelo.
Cut down just short. 5th tackle. Otara in the hunt. They go left. There's a little overlap there. The winger's in some space. He's fighting for the offload. But it's wrapped up well by Mount Albert. Some fantastic footy there from both teams, both attacking and defensively.
Yeah, I don't mind that last play as well. It's the traditional short in goals here at Go Media number 2. So finishing up that end of the field and in the corner is not too bad.
Not too bad, because Mount Albert now have to fight to get out of that corner. And it's tackle 3, and they're only 20 metres from their line. But they have made it back to the middle of the park. Otara look a little bit short on numbers there on their right edge. It's a 4-on-3. However, the back rower
good carry
will be stopped 40 out from his line. So they settle it in again. 3 in there for the Otara Rams. Final tackle. Incorrect play the ball.
I've seen a couple of those today.
tested consistency there from the referees and their decisions. As Uola shapes the kick for touch.
Yeah, that's definitely the difference for the end of set, you know, turning the ball over deep inside their half and making them work themselves out of trouble rather than giving a 7-tackle set. Otara now, another opportunity to attack the try line. See a carry there by Tuala.
So Tuala plays the ball 20 out from Mount Albert's line. They go left. Uola onto the fullback.
Thompson Horner, great footwork.
Skipping around.
So tackle keep up
So
there.
he bounced back inside. Somebody's just hung the arm out there, hoping to catch something. We've caught the chin of Thompson Horner. So this is Makaile. He's dangerous. It's a quick play, the ball. There's a man on the ground. Scampering out a dummy half, looking for the barge over. It's been a common theme today. And there we see it again. If it works, why not? Otara level the scores. It's 10 points all.
Bit of feeling in this contest by the look of it, man. D'Angelo, Mikaele bringing exactly what they need as a bench forward coming off the bench, man. There's a little bit of impact as you see his brother, Lucian, Mikaele getting in behind him.
Strong up the middle, aren't they?
Here they are, mate. Those are the important things, man. You know, like playing to your strengths. You know, if you've got a good forward pack, you need to make sure you use them, man. So, but again, all stemmed from the set before. I thought they could have chanced their arm and trying to put in a fancy kick there, and they ended up turning the ball over on the last and good field position and built a little bit of pressure through their defence, and they've come back. Looks like they might be going in front here in this contest, 12 points to 10. If Ula Eremia can get this conversion over.
So the Macaulay brothers also in their set before, they look dangerous.
Yeah, well,
linking up with his brother there with that offload, he was cut down just centimetres short.
Yeah, had the pleasure of working with those boys over the last couple of months, and very great young human beings, man, a great young gentleman. Boys of St. Kit's school as well, man, so got a good school background there.
So TJ, you've worked with a lot of these boys over the years. What's your role exactly with the Auckland Rugby League?
Yeah, it's just changed recently, man. So been given the head of pathways role over there. So just creating opportunities for our boys and girls from 13s all the way up to men's and women's, pretty much, man. So just trying to put in opportunities for these kids to grow and develop their skills in their in our game, and hopefully turn them into NRL players or NRLW players later on. That's the challenge. So we've got some talented kids here, man. Yeah. Like, especially in Auckland, man. It's definitely a breeding ground of great rugby league talent. And I'm just looking forward to the future, man. The pathways are going to grow. We've got some more people coming on board. See a good play the ball here, Otara. But yeah, just looking for it to grow, especially in the next 12 months, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We are spoiled with the amount of talent we have here in Auckland. Some of it on display here. These Mikaele brothers in particular running hard here, getting the penalty. So Otara, not only have they completed after scoring a try, they've also got the penalty. Uala's going to kick this into Mount Albert's half, and we will start this set just inside the 40-metre line of Mount Albert. So it's a tap and run. James Tualika. Apologies, Tulikaki. Dummies one. That's the number 16 off the bench now, Leonidas Samuel.
Here here with the carry. Good runner of the footy. Another one of the young boys that we took on the 16s Auckland tour to Gold Coast at the start of the year.
Otara, work it left, Mikaele. He was shaped up well. Mount Albert done well to get off their line there.
Yeah, not a bad play. Just failed to get the ball out on the chest there. Was D'Angelo Mikaele. Thought if Lucian can hold on to that one, he might have gone close. Hard body to stop.
So this game seems to be going very fast. There's only 8 minutes left in this first half. A reminder that they are shortened halves for these junior grades. So it's 25-minute halves for the 14s. The 15s, I believe it's
30?
35? 30.
Yeah, 30, I
35,
think it is. Yeah.
30. Yeah, 30 minutes.
I think it's 30 for the next two grades. As you see, it was Funo coming in for a carry.
So Mount Albert, here come the Lions. Off the left foot, off the right foot, and straight into the shoulder of the Otara defense. Cutting in back towards the markers, making them work. Otara getting up, they're keen off their line. A little bit too keen. It's a shot on the chin there. He done well to get underneath Tristan Ford-Walter there. He's not the tallest on the field.
I believe he might be playing up a grade 2, mate, off the top of my head. But he's definitely a player to watch out for. Seen him down at multinationals at the start of the year as well. Crafty player out of 9. Look for him to take a few darts out of dummy half close to the line if he gets an opportunity.
Speaking of opportunities, Mount Albert have one right now. As they play the ball, tackle 2, 30 out from the Otara line. 20 in from touch, and they work it towards the middle of the park. Wrapped up there by the Otara defense. They go right again. Harris Tavita looks long, plays short. They've got numbers again. Harris Tavita's shaped up. He's got 3 outside him. And that's the way they go. Holds it. Unfortunate with the penalty there. I don't think he really took advantage of running behind his attacker, but it was enough to impede, as the referee has deemed. So Otara back on their 30-meter line now, as we see Samson Murphy checking back into the game. 6 minutes left in the first half. Great tackle there from the Mount Albert defenders. Mikhaili leaning into contact, spinning out, finding his front. This is Ford Walter out of acting half. He goes right, Samson Murphy pumping those fresh legs. On the halfway line now, they go left. Oi! Bit of push and shove there, they're not happy with that. I think it was just an accidental high shot there.
I just see Charleston Teruri in the background there, just settling his players down. Mate, man, I spent a bit of time on tour with him at the start of the year. He's a classic man to go on tour with, man.
Was he part of the Gold Coast trip?
He was, man. We took maybe 4 or 5 younger ones over, just as a bit of experience. But he's yeah. Mate.
Was he hosting the social media stuff?
Is he one, mate? Yeah. He's one of them, man.
Videos.
And he was one of the young ones, you know. He's breath of fresh air when you're out on tour, and mate, he's just a ball of laughs, that young kid, man. So
yeah, it would have been a hard case. As we see Mount Albert with a man sent to the bin there.
I don't mind that decision, man. Like I know the tackle was high, but he jumped to make contact as well. So made it look a little bit worse.
Jeremiah Limana, the man sent to the bench for 10 minutes. So Mount Albert, they're 2 points down on the scoreboard, and they're 1 man down on the field. 1 man down in numbers. And here come Otara.
Tulikaki with the carry now.
Tulikaki plays it back to Ford Walter. Finding the sin. It's the fullback, Thompson Huna, still going. We've got 2 attackers on the right. They go left. Charleston Tirore.
Samson Murphy here close to the line.
He goes through as a decoy. Iwala goes left. Stopped one-on-one by his winger. Driven back. Thompson Huna. Iwala. Mikhaili. We know he can offload.
There it is.
forward Walter, still skipping. So Mount Albert, their line is set.
Oh, unlucky.
Ball goes to ground, it's gone backwards. It is play on.
Giovanni Masaki.
They're driving them towards
Good
the sideline.
defense.
Referee's called Howard.
No Howard call, man. Change over.
Fantastic defense from Mount Albert. They managed to keep him off the ground and push him out towards the line on the last tackle, so it's going to be a play the ball.
I felt Otara were just a bit flat on that attacking set, man. Not much depth, even on their lead lines as well. They had a few people go through, but not really any purpose around what they were doing there.
Yeah, look very flat in their attack. So Mount Albert with the ball as we count down to 3 minutes in this first half. With a man on the bench, TJ, does that change your game plan?
No, I still think they've got to play to their strengths, man. And if they do, if Otara play through the middle, they'll still compress the defensive line a little bit more. As we see Felipe taking a dart out of acting half. It's called a strip penalty by the look of it.
So Ezekiel Felipe off the bench. An injection of pace there, using his footwork.
Yeah, it wouldn't change too much, man. I think the opportunities will come if they play the same style that they're doing, but still big defensive set for Otara now as well, man. If Mount Albert can jag a try here with only 12 men.
So he bites off 30 metres there with the kick. And here come Mount Albert. Kept hold of it just.
Held it.
Fissi Fitel with a juggling act there, plays it back. So here come Mount Albert, tackle 2. 10 out from the line. They go 1 off the ruck. Got Fissi Fitel to the right, they go left. Ducking low, stop short.
That's some nice touches as Luke Limalu.
Coming out of the corner now, Mount Albert, they're 2 points down. There's a man on the ground. Will they go from dummy half? They go out the back. Harris Tavita kicking. It's a little deep. It's cleaned up there by Alexander Pua by the looks. This is the number 6, Ashton Ulaula. He'll tap and go from the restart. So 7 tackle set coming up. Here come the Otara Rams. Desperate defense there from Mount Albert. They don't want to let him out of their half. So forward Walter, he tipped onto Makaile there. He had his eyes up on the defense. Not long left, we're inside of a minute. So we may see half a set here.
Yeah, look for Harris Tavita here if he gets an opportunity. Throw the ball around a little bit, get a bit of X-factor play. He's got that in his game.
Yeah, so it's Harris Tavita feeds it off the scrum. And he goes to his number 6, Kipper.
Kiripati with a good play the ball. Felipe. Good dart out of acting half.
Felipe plays it back to Luke Lamalu. Harris Tavita shows 2, goes himself. He's dangerous.
There he is.
He's dangerous. Back off his right foot. And that brings an end to our first half. Another close contest. Mount Albert trailing 10 points to 12 and still a man on the bench. Hopefully for not much longer. Second half coming up shortly.
Welcome to Dad Projects, where we make your interior fit outs easy. From start to finish, we bring a wealth of experience to every project, and we love what we do, so please come and meet the team.
We're the project management team. Our responsibility is to ensure a smooth running project from start to finish by having a clear understanding of our clients' expectations. We aim to do this by delivering a stress-free quality fit out on time.
I'm a quantity surveyor. My role is to understand your needs and tailor my pricing to suit your budget.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm one of the detailers here at Datum Projects. My role is to take the client's architectural drawings and convert them into shop drawings for our factory.
Hi, my name's T. I'm the Health and Safety Manager for Datum Projects, and one of our core principles here is work safe to get you home safe.
Massive shout out to the ARL aunties. They have been promoting alcohol-free, positive sideline behaviour, making sure that everybody is encouraging everybody to enjoy rugby league.
Nesian Mystic blaring in the background. There's been some mystical rugby league TJ in this first half. Let's have a look at these tries. First one from Mount Albert.
Yeah, it has, man. Nice crafty play here by the 13. Eyes up play. Just a bit of soft defence here from Otara on their try line as well, leaking early points. So we see the 13 go for the first try of the game. It's been a tight contest in the first half. It's a nice early start from Mount Albert too, getting a try on the board nice and early. So we see Charleston Terore taking a carry off the scrum here, and then Thompson Huna on his inside. Nice little 50-metre runaway to get his first try in a grand final. And the swan dive to boot too, man. How good.
Swan dive to finish it.
There it is.
Is that a rat tail or a piece of string hanging off his headgear? Not too sure, but here we go. Second half, Harris Tavita gets us underway. What a kick. So it's a goal line dropout. It was a monster restart, kicking it over everybody's head, dropping it 30 metres shy of the dead ball line. That's one way to start your second half.
Yeah, good start for Mount Albert, especially with a man still in the bin. I think they got about 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, keep that in mind as Luke Namalu scoops that up for his number 10. Chautua off the bench. Mount Albert go right. And bumps one off before he takes one in.
Yeah, that's for Vessi. He's been strong today. Done some nice carries.
And here they come back towards the centre of the post. Inside the 10 now. 2 points down. Got a fantastic shape on the left here with Kepa. It's the way they go. He shows one with the big cutout ball. The winger's got space if he can finish it.
Called forward.
Called back by the referee. Forward pass, and you can't blame the wind because it's a beautiful day here at Mount Smart. Go Media, Mount Smart number 2, TJ.
Yeah, how good, man. Like the last couple of weeks, there's been some pretty horrendous rainfall at the moment here in Auckland. And
Wednesday night in particular.
Oh, man. Yeah, I was lucky I didn't have to work that one, man. But far out. I was over the road there at Cup training, man. So I was still in it a little bit. But, man, tough conditions to play or train in.
Yeah, well, they opted not to put the marquees up that night just due to the wind. And today they've opted not to use them just because it's such a beautiful day. They want to get a tan.
Give
Why not?
one as well. As we see a run here. Ula Edemia getting this side out of trouble.
So Edemia off the scrum. Bites off some big meters there. Otara on their 30-metre line. Pushing forward to get out of their half. The big fella. Tulikaki. They played there on the third tackle now. They go out the back. Defense rushes up, and they manage to get a little tip on there. Nore.
Great line speed by this Mount Albert side too, man. They've been held in this contest so far. Limited opportunities attacking the try line, but their defence has been great.
Big bump off there from Tuiala. So Otara gets to the end of their set. Tuiala puts it high. It's allowed to bounce. Ooh. So Luke Lamalu gets chopped on the back of the legs. I thought he might have landed back on the ground there. Might have been close.
I'm okay with that tackle, man. Wasn't on the kick itself, so I don't think he come down dangerous either. But nonetheless, let us side out of trouble there.
There's a big chase coming through there. The Otara Rams defender. Here come Mount Albert now. 26 minutes left to play. Spinning and finding the ground. He plays it back. They go left. 2 passes off the ruck. Straight up the guts. So Johnny William at number 9 from Mount Albert. He plays it to the loose forward. Ooh.
Good shot.
And number 16, Vavesi. He tries to get low, and the defender says, I can get lower. How low can you go?
Yeah, try to take on the smaller defender there. And good tackle technique. Got down low, dip late.
And I know you mentioned Mount Albert is the best defensive team so far this year. Otara, they're looking good both sides of the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, man, and they need to be able to come away with a win today. You know, like you can't just win on attack, and you can't have that mentality that if you score 38, we'll score 40 kind of points, especially in the grand final. So both teams are turning up at the moment, and yeah, like we said earlier, we expected a tough game between these two teams. As we see a penalty here, it's going to be good.
A tough game is what we have on our hands at the moment. Charleston Terure, as he did in the first half, running the ball off the scrum. He's dangerous with a little bit of space. Zuala kicks into touch. Just inside the 40. Here come the Scorpions. Vich Tamati tipping on to his hard running front rower there, who skips out. He's still going. A little goosey there from Sam Murphy. Samson Murphy plays it inside the 10 now. Otara, they go left. Uala tips on. Tulakaki still standing. He'll play it 1 meter out now. Show and go. Centimeters short. The crowd hushes in anticipation. Beach Tamati tipping on. Terore beats 1, beats 2, steps right, slams it down. Otara Rams extend their lead. He's looked dangerous with the ball all day, the big fella.
Yeah, it's probably the first time he's been able to, other than that first play off the scrum, that he's actually been in open space. So he's a big, powerful, fast young man, and you saw there Some shift play, early ball there against some broken play. Good right foot step. Good last minute footwork there on the one.
Two big right foot steps. And what about the slam down?
It was, mate. How good.
I need an X-ray on his wrist after that put down.
Tell you what, he scored more tries than his old man, old Charlie. Had the privilege of playing and coaching Charlie back in the day.
So Samson Muffy finds his way back to the bench. Otara rolling the subs. There's another one coming. Jumping off from his chair, we see someone in the number 20 jersey. I'm not too sure who that is. We've not.
Yeah, that's Sam Lolosio.
Oh, apologies. It's Sam Lolosio in the number 20. I've got him down here in the number 12 jersey. So Otara out by 8 points now.
They got to secure the kickoff, man. They had a bit of a poor start to the second half, not securing the catch.
He's handy with the boot, and he's putting these kicks all over the field. You don't know where he's going to kick it, but they've got that one on the field, and it's Makele bringing it forward now. It's got to be the go-to for Otara, don't you think? Up the middle with these big forwards.
Yeah, and they still. I don't know if the man must have come back from the bin now, so it must be 13 on 13. But yeah, look, I think they can wear them down just by controlling the footy and playing around the middle third. Nice little tip-ons like that as well. As Tulukake goes through, he's been strong today.
He's been an absolute monster today. As it takes 3 or 4 to stop him on the 40 now. Here come Otara. Uala, he spotted the winger up in the line.
Good decision. Found open space.
Quick chase.
Alexander Pua, Justice, my man. Great decision there by the number 6. Ula Iramia. Just saw fullback was out of position to touch there. You see him here. He's got eyes up there. He knew exactly what he was doing. All chases on side to find some open space.
Great vision.
Alexander poor on paper, but likes to go by the name Justice. Outstanding try, boys. Great work.
Great work from Uala. As he looked up, he saw the winger in the line, and he also saw the fullback there. The fullback was back there for Mount Albert, but he placed that kick right on the money.
Yeah, had to find open space there. It was a good decision, especially after points. We've spoken about it all morning. Just making sure that, you know, you can get it, at least complete your set after points, and just builds a lot of pressure now. And Otara currently 12 points ahead in this contest in the under-15s grand final. Big kick here for Ula Iramia. If he can extend his team's lead to 14. A little bit more cushion there for the lead.
So the Rams on top, 22 points to 10. It's just 2 converted tries, unless he can add the extras. As the crowd grows silent.
Banking him in here, mate.
No pressure, young man. Iced in the veins. A commanding lead now. A 14-point lead for the Otara Rams. One thing I love about rugby league, TJ, is it's never over.
Nah, again, man.
Never over to that final whistle blows.
Nah, exactly. And look, we've seen how momentum can change, especially in these young grades as well, man. As we see Justice Pua hitting the ground there. Static with it. Try there. Nice little try in the grand final.
Harris Tavita gets us back underway. And here come the Rams. A lot of fresh legs on the field now.
Angelo Michele now. So we see Mount Albert muscling up.
Michele, and onto the other Michele. Big elbow to the chops there on the carry. But he seems to be okay. Have an elbow and a kick. So not much love for the marker on the ground there. The boys aren't happy with that. So a bit of push and shove as the captains take their teams away there, just to have a few deep breaths, TJ.
Yeah, they need to calm themselves down there.
Be interesting to see what the referee says here. Initially I thought it was a elbow to the head from Mikhaili. Seemed to go unnoticed. That might be the touch's decision here. And you talk about shifts in momentum. How's a shift in momentum of someone going to the bench? Mount Albert's already had that. But they've got 13 back on the field now.
Yeah, big decision coming up here in the context of this game. See there, okay, let's sent to the bin for 10 minutes.
He pulls off the headgear. Makes his way to the sideline. So Mount Albert with a golden opportunity.
Hasn't found touch.
Which they have failed to capitalise on as the kick stays in. Otara, a 12-man Otara, have the ball back now. Bringing it back hard. Tulukaki.
Yeah, he's been strong today. Good, I think he was the captain, leading them out as well. James Tulukaki.
That's a loose for D'Angelo Mikhaili, his brother. Looking for the offload. So Mount Albert on tackle 4. They go to the skies. It's a big bomb. He's got the sun to his back, fortunately. Hey, he lets it bounce. Luke Lamalu. Someone looked like they were taking off the ball there. And Otara have the ball in hand. But the referees deemed a knock on.
And that was Burden-like, that bomb. Probably didn't see the how high it went off camera there, guys, but that was huge.
Yeah, I missed. I didn't see where that went. It went past the roof of our commentary position.
Sun beaming down too. Good on the fullback for giving it a go.
So Mount Albert, they weren't able to find the sideline from that penalty kick. And they were almost punished. So now they've got it back.
Oh, and an error.
So 2 simple errors back to back. They're making it hard for themselves. 14 points down. 16 minutes left on the clock. And now they're going to have to defend their try line again. TJ, if you see an Otara try here, you think that might be early curtains for Mount Albert?
It'll be close, mate. There's still a bit of time on the clock. 16 minutes is enough to get a few tries, but just the way that the game has been quite tight as well. But yeah, it's going to be tough to come back, man. They need to defend the set, Mount Albert. Otara only have the 12 players here. So we see
they only need
Thompson
12
Hona.
players here. Thompson Hona dragged down by his foot. 10 out from the line, 10 away from touch. They go left to that man, Lulisio. He plays it back to Iwani. Iwala, long ball. There's space, 2-on-1. He finds his winger. And the Otara Rams.
Scored forward.
The bunker has denied the try.
Wonder which pass they're calling forward there. It might have been that last one. So we see Ula Edemir. Nice little early ball to a centre. One-on-one opportunity. I've just called that last pass forward.
Yeah, the touchy seems certain.
The touch judge was in the best position there, guys, to make the call.
So Mount Albert dodge a bullet once again. Plagued by silly errors at the moment.
Leofe o Safuno.
But they've now got their set off to a good start.
Tell you what, if Te Rore didn't have him by the jumper there, I back him to go all the way in that one.
Well, he's shaping up again for another carry. But this time they go through their forward pack. Rumbling forward, over halfway.
Good run.
That's tackle 3. Felipe. He looks sharp out of dummy half. But now he'll play it back to Taufua.
Kepa with the ball now.
Kepa. Taufua goes to Harris Savita. Off the left boot. Drops it just shy of the try line. And here comes the try scorer. The almost try scorer. He was brought back for a forward pass and now a second boot to the face. Could we see someone else in the bin?
What's happened there?
Seems to be accidental.
I don't think he's called a... Yeah, nothing in there. Just think some heavy collision by the look of it. Justice poor. Got some tough carries coming out of yardage as well. Seen a fair bit of them this year.
So it's Jeremiah Limana back onto the field for the injured man. I'm not too sure how long Otara will be left with 12 players. You've got a rough estimate there, TJ?
No, I don't. I'm going to say maybe another 5 minutes.
Your guess is as good as mine, mate. So Tristan Ford-Walter looking to get back into this game. And here he comes now onto the field and straight into acting half.
Yeah, Otara opting now for a little bit of energy around the ruck.
He's left to Uala, still standing. Brought down on the 40-metre line, inside his own half. Ford-Walter off the ground. Thompson Horner goes high. It's a test for the winger. A test that he passes.
There's Leofe Usafono. Great tackle. Te Rore now with another big try saver there.
I thought he might have been gone there.
Mate, he's quick. He's quick, man.
They rushed up to put pressure on the catch, and as soon as he caught it, he went hard off his right foot down the sideline. He was dragged into touch, but the referees deemed a head-high tackle.
Big set for Mount Albert. 12 minutes to go now. If they can get some points here, sometimes momentum can get you across the line, especially in these big games.
They have to be next to score. So here goes Fisi Fitel.
Going for a high shot here.
Going for a high shot. So Fisi Fitel taps and runs again. He'll play it back to Felipe. He's looking to his left, and that's the way he goes. It's Kepa. Dropping off his back rower, skipping across field. Runs into a big shoulder, and he plays it back. Otara's defense is set. Felipe, right, left, goes himself. He seems to be very bunched around the ball there, but there is room out wide on the left. Not too sure what the ruling is here.
Yeah, those are tough positions to be in, defending your line too. It's almost damned if you do, damned if you don't. Play at those ones on the play the ball. So see the 16 for Vesey. It's been strong today in the middle forwards for Mount Albert. Nice little shift play. Good ball.
Here they go, looking to get on the scoreboard now. Back on the scoreboard, I should say. They go right. There's space. Dummy, show, go. Harris Tavita. Showing what he done in the first half. He's dangerous when he plays down that channel, and he'll cross the line for Mount Albert. It's a 14-point margin they got to cut down.
Too. The one just biting in on the marker. Harris Tavita, too crafty there.
So he sets up his conversion quickly. He won't want to take it too quickly. There's still 9 minutes 50 on the clock here. And every point counts as they chase down this lead.
Just nailed it.
Fantastic kick there from Harris Tavita. Brings him within 8.
Strikes them well, does Harris Tavita. You see him just flip it around late here too, coming around the back of the ruck. Good little play by the one, Lemalu as well.
You wouldn't think there was much room to play with, but he knew what he was looking for there. Otara in no rush to get things underway. They have led by as much as 14.
They definitely got to defend this set.
Still with Lucian Makele in the bench, in the sub, in the sin bin, I should say, the naughty box.
Great run.
Big run. Plays it back to Felipe. Here come the Lions, tipping on. 40 out with their tails up now. Harris Tavita picks up a loose ball, beats one, he's in space. Little flick pass out the back. He stays alive. He's got options on his left.
What a try.
What a try. I think the crowd were holding their breath to see if that last pass was ruled forward or not, but the referee's happy, the touchy's happy, and if you're a Mount Albert supporter, you're happy as well.
Just come from nothing to again, Harris Tavita. Nice little flick pass here out the back.
Fantastic flick pass. And another one. The kid can play.
Yeah, look at all the Mount Albert jerseys in the picture there as well, man. Outstanding bit of brilliance there, individual brilliance. Good support play by the Mount Albert Lions. Man, they've worked themselves back into this contest, Jello. It's going to be a big, 7 minutes of play coming up. That's what I mean about momentum, man, especially in these big games. They're hard to stop when a team's on a roll like this.
That's the one, when you get the wind in your sails, there's no stopping you. Fantastic. Shades of the Brisbane number 6 there.
It was, mate.
I think I saw Man do one of those passes a couple of weeks ago.
It was only a couple of weeks ago that pass too. Like the play of the number 1 too, Luke Lemalu. He's been good support play all day. He's had some nice silky touches with the footy as well.
So here come Otara. Uala gets us back underway. It's a 13-man Otara now.
Yeah,
Lucian Makele returns from the sin bin.
Big 10-minute period there with Mount Albert putting on 2 tries. The man in the bin. So we see Mount Albert now holding on to the footy, controlling position a little bit. Just getting 2 passes wide here too. They're playing some good footy as Mount Albert. Simple footy, but effective.
Yeah, they're making the defenders work here as Felipe goes left. They play out the back to a very cramped and crowded left edge. And now they punch one. Little settler. He finds his front and plays it back now. Felipe. He goes short side again. And it's those little errors that can swing the momentum, as TJ and I mentioned earlier. What have Otara got left in the tank? We know they can attack. I'll be looking to Charleston Terore. I'll be looking to the Makele brothers.
Yeah, That's big cardinal sin as well. I mean, even if you have to kick early on your set after points, but it's vital that you get, as we see Terore now, some open space, good run over the top of Nuasala.
He taps and goes himself. So forward Walter in at dummy half. They go left. Uala, he's got options. Cut out ball to his centre. So the referee has deemed it was a loose carry from Otara. Mount Albert with the ball back now. Inside of 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, big play there. That's, like just failing to play through the middle there. They've taken, I think, one shot to a point and they're looking to shift early. Otara just need to get back to basics there.
Here come the Lions.
Defending, nice play down the short side.
So one of their speed men is cut down. 20 metres in now. Back towards the middle. Finding his front. Playing it back. Out of dummy half. Poking his nose through. But no thoughts of an offload. He just wanted to play the ball.
Penalty too. Big play here from Mount Albert. They've just got momentum. Definitely some demons that Otara have to fight as well. I believe they've lost the last 4 games against this team over the last couple of years.
Well, you don't want it to be number 5. Fisi Fitel plays it back to Felipe. He dummies, then he gives it.
Harris Tavita's definitely the danger man here. He's looking at getting his hands on the ball nice and early in this set.
Tuifal plays it back to Felipe. There he is, the danger man. Dropping off his runner back into his own attacker. Takes him for a little ride. Felipe looks to offload. It comes out the back. Referee deems it's gone backwards. That's tackle 3 as Tuifal goes right. Harris Tavita skipping across.
Good little break.
With half a break there. Otara scrambling back
Harris
to their
Tavita
line.
down the short side. They've gone open. There's
Michaele
space
slow at
there.
marker. They've slammed one in.
Oh, great defense. Samson Murphy.
He stopped just short. So 2.5 minutes. The clock is still running.
Man, they had space too. Harris Tavita down the short side. Kiripati opted to go from dummy half. Not a bad play. Just couldn't execute. Great try saver though, Jello.
Fantastic try saver. My hands are sweating here. Might need to have a shower after
Man.
this song.
How good, man.
How
Two
good.
grand finals going down to the wire this morning. Couldn't ask for it. Better game of footy. Big play by Samson Murphy. Body on the line sort of stuff there.
It's so good to watch, isn't it, when you can see what it means to these two teams?
Yeah. 2 minutes to go, Jello. You're 1 metre off your try line. You got a 2-point lead, man. What's the go here? What's the chat?
Oh, mate.
I know you. Give me early ball. I'm going on the outside.
Well,
but put your coach's hat on.
The clock's still running here. I don't know if the referee's called time back on. So it might be that our scoreboard clock is going to be a little bit different to our match manager clock. So keep an eye on that if you're watching.
They got to complete here, man. Kick deep, surely.
You got to get off your line.
Simple carries.
If you do have to give Mount Albert the ball back with one more set, you don't want them to be in your red zone. But Mount Albert, I'm not going to let them out easy here.
They still got to play some footy, Otara, and by that I mean they got to go forward.
And if you're Mount Albert, you cannot give away a penalty, or it's curtains.
D'Angelo Michaelik's just come out of that a little bit sore. Looks like he might have a burner.
I think you might win an Oscar for that performance, mate.
Good shot.
Big tackle there as he plays it. 4th tackle. Ford Walter.
Gonna need a big kick here.
So the Mount Albert wingers drop. The fullback's there. It's a great kick. It's going to be difficult to catch for Lamalu, but he does a good job.
Big set.
And here we go. With 1.5 minutes left.
The nerves got to be on high here. Inside our final minute of play. Both benches are up.
We're out of our seats here, as is everybody in the stadium. Filippi goes right. Harris Tavita, dummies, beats one, skips out, fends another. Breaks through the line, off his right foot now. He's brought down, and he's looking a little injured. So referee stops time there.
Time off there.
With 46 seconds on the clock.
Let's see if the scoreboard adjusts, guys. I know after working last night with Jello, they try and marry these up as much as they can. It might come down to the final play. They've gone short side here, Lamalu.
I believe that's tackle 3. Is that right, TJ? Tackle 3, tackle 4?
It's the last tackle, man. Last play.
So, it's last tackle. Mount Albert now. Last roll of the dice. Harris Tavita skipping around. He goes left. They go left.
Oh!
Oh! The almost interceptors put down, so Mount Albert will get the ball back if they've
got a shot. Time's off too. It's going to the wire.
Time off already without a scrum being packed.
Giovanni Misiaki going for the all or nothing play. Needed to make that play.
So I believe time's off. Time is off. And the touchies just talking to the ref there. They might be discussing how much time's left exactly, because the time that the match manager has could be different to what's on the scoreboard.
Yeah, everyone's chanting down here in the background, but I don't know. It's going to come down to this last play.
Stop the clock. I'm not sure how much time is left.
Match manager,
but
there's no hooter in the hand.
I am sure that if Mount Albert score, they will be
game over.
The 2023 champions.
Last play.
Here they go. Harris Tavita skips out. There's the hooter.
Still going.
Still alive. They go right. Still alive. They've got options. They grab her through. Needs to be cleaned up. It's not. It's loose. Otara dive on it. And that's all she wrote.
Wow. What an ending.
Ladies and gentlemen, they have broken the hoodoo. 4 times in a row they have been defeated by the Mount Albert Lions. Not this time.
Oh, what a grand final.
What a grand final. I almost had to get the defib for TJ there. But he's still alive. We're both still alive.
Man.
And we've both got one more game to go. We've got the under-18s after this. I don't know if I can take much more, TJ.
Mate, NRL, give us a call, mate. We've got you covered for any commentary you're needing. How good was that, man? Great finish. Again, congratulations to both sides, man. Been an outstanding year for both of these teams. And congratulations to Otara Scorpions, under-15s grand final champions for 2023.